All right, welcome to CMMC Unacknowledged, where we answer the unanswered questions that were asked during the monthly CMMC-AB town hall meetings. My name is Todd Stanton. I'm the Regional Sales Manager for all things CMMC at Etactics. As always, I'm joined by Ty Wittenberg. Ty is the Senior Information Assurance Manager at Ray & Associates. Welcome, Ty.
Hey, thanks for having me, Todd.
My pleasure. All right, so our question for this episode is, why do you think DoD made the changes that they introduced in 2.0?
Yeah, it was in flux for such a long amount of time, right? And so a lot of these particular projects like this are born from executive orders. And the original CMMC was born from executive order from President Trump. President Biden saw the value in it. But I think as you see a changing of the guard, in essence, what we would call it in the military when I served in the Army. People wanted to put their stamp on it for one and make sure that it was relevant. I think they took in some feedback from the organization seeking certification. And more importantly, I think what they saw with the CMMC, the 1.0 version, was scalability challenges. I think they also identified that there was some challenges with the momentum behind it. And then probably the last thing for challenges would be around, the reciprocity with other conformance, policies out there.
So on that note, do you think that the introduction of the CMMC 2.0 model, it all increases the probability that other federal agencies like Department of Homeland Security or Health and Human Services might adopt this as the standard for their own supply chains?
I don't know if it'll reach over to those organizations yet, because they have some compliancy models that have much better maturity as far as age is concerned, I would say, where the CMMC would differ, Todd, in my opinion, is it had an immediate impact on organizations seeking certification or seeking contracts for that matter, that if they weren't compliant, it could have a negative revenue impact for them. I think to your question, what you'll see in the executive branches, the GSA, other members of the executive branch, organizations that are tied to the DoD in some form will probably adopt this in one way or another, very much like they did with, FedRAMP.
Okay. Well, as always, I appreciate your insight on that.